trading your time for money. Today on the Shift series, I want to break the belief of time, money down, because too many of you, most of us live in this paradigm of our time has to be traded for money. Now here's how you know if your time is being traded for money, is when you think about doing something and you think, how much am I going to get per hour? What am I going to do? If you're in a doing mindset, you're going to have to keep doing it. But what's the shift that we need to have? Instead of it being time equals money, it needs to be value equals money. Now how does that actually look? Well, let's think about it. Michael Jackson, he created value for us, and he was able then to put it on a disc and have that value go around the world even when he's dead. What that means is when Steve Jobs created value with the iPhone, we are still paying his company. It has nothing to do with his time. It has everything to do with value. The number one way for you to become free is to understand this concept. The concept of creating value and trading it for money to get your freedom, rather than trading time for money. If at any moment you're trading your time for money, there is a massive risk. Because if you are sick, if you can't work anymore, if that industry dries up, then suddenly you're in this place where your family isn't going to be as supported as if you just understood that trading value, creating value, and trading for money is going to be that much easier. So how do we do it? Well, today on the Shift series, I wanted to dive deep and talk you through this. It's going to be a little bit longer than my normal shows. The first thing you must do is find a way to add value to somebody else. Now that's very simple. You just solve a problem for them. The second step is it can't just be value, it must be monetized value. So you must take that value and trade it for money. Now that's okay if you start off trading your time. It's okay to start off that way. The next step is you must create a system that still delivers that value. It still delivers the value to the customer, still solves that problem, but you've systemized it so there's none of your time. There are two ways to systemize, only two. One, you can delegate, and the other way is you can automate. You can automate something through a system, or you delegate it to somebody else. You teach them how to do it. Now you have your time free. Now you have somebody else doing it, delivering the value. You're still getting paid, you're paying them, or the system is delivering the value and you own the system. See, Ray Kroc, when he invented McDonald's, he created value through his restaurants, and then he did the next step, okay? And that is you must scale. After you systemize, you must scale. And what scale means is that there is the same amount of inputs, but there is multiple outputs. It goes bigger. You create leverage. You actually go somewhere. So you've got monetized value. You've automated or delegated the process. There's a system. Now it's time to scale. Scale, again, is very simple. You either do one or two things. You either magnify something. You magnify just one thing, or you multiply it and you make it over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. There's only two ways. You make one thing big, like Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. They made their one thing big, their brand went big. Or you can go small and you can do multiple of the same, and you can multiply yourself. If you do this, you're going to be able to create the shift much quicker. My message to you today is this. You've got value to give to the world. But if you stay delivering that value and trading that time that you have for money, guess what? You're gonna run out of it. There's only so much time. There is only so much time you have on this planet, and then when you're gone, if it was your time that was actually delivering it and you're gone, guess what? It's not happening anymore. So today, I want you to think, how can I turn what I'm trading my time for, how can I either automate that or delegate that to somebody else so that now I have monetized value that is still helping the planet and it's independent of my time? And then you want to ask yourself, well, how do I actually take that and go big? How do I actually magnify or multiply it? I hope you enjoyed this little slight difference of the Shift series today. Please like, subscribe, or share this with someone you know. Remember, if you subscribe, you'll get access to all of the sessions. Love you so much. Have an amazing day.